computer's a serious tool, Michael. What is it, Michael? What is it, Michael? What is it, Michael?
So, I was watching Junkyard Dog, an episode of Knight Rider, and Michael, the male bimbo that he is, has to go into like some sort of building and look for secret documents and all that kind of stuff. And it reminded me I haven't done Knight Rider on camera. I have played this shit on the SD TIEC. But we're going to be checking out the tape loading version this time. Music we've heard a billion times before. Let's see if there's a loading screen though. At the very least, you used to get a loading screen on, Ocean games. Even if they were shit. Not as often as they were shit when they did Amiga games. But anyway, actually Ocean's ST games are shit, that's the problem. So when they did an ST port job on their terrible ST coding, that's why it was shit. Nothing wrong with Lotus 2 on the ST or Amiga. And that shows, real talent that does. From a software publisher. Yeah, it's a skill, mate. It's a skill not to rip off people. So, we've got coffee. We've got real Garibaldi biscuits from these shops, as you can see. None of that making it at home bullshit. So I'm going to be stocking up with some stuff that's just goddamn cheaper and easier to buy. It's not like I'm going to be having many biscuits soon anyway. I'll be going back on my low bullshit diet, as I like to call it. Real food. Not just something you can eat without dying immediately. Notice how I said immediately. Everything will kill you at the end of the day. Doesn't matter how slow or fast, but having too many apple pips, like in cider, that's very bad for you. It just happens to take decades to have an effect. But the damage is irreversible, sir. Putting in expensive petrol and expensive spark plugs and expensive oil into an engine that's fucked and needs new piston rings, not really going to help. Might stop further damage happening, but certainly not going to help. Your engine doesn't magically get better. Same thing with food, mate. Except in very rare instances. So I'm going to be having to have a lot of 1970s food, as it may be known. So steamed broccoli and carrots, walnuts. These things have to be in my diet all the time. I can't remember the rest of them. And I hope I saved that goddamn fucking Google search, that. Because I ain't going to know what the fuck I'm doing. But anyway. And then there's a brain related stuff. I won't be cutting any of my blackberry bushes this winter. So I don't think there was any loading screen. So that's a negative point. And Knight Rider famously had a very troubled development. Why was it troubled? Because the people doing the game had no fucking imagination or talent. That's graphical talent or coding talent. So this was 1986. I don't know if I was still watching Knight Rider by then. Now I think I went with Silicon Valley last time I played this. Now, in case I don't mention it later, there is a situation where you can actually go off the road for like fucking 5-10 seconds, and neither you nor Kit, with his auto navigation while you shoot the shit coming towards you, can find the road again. So you're a bit fucked there. So I don't think anyone has ever mentioned that, because that was a bit of a surprise to me. Maybe they have mentioned it, my memory's for shit these days, which is why we won't be cutting down any of the blackberry bushes this year. Turns out all that blackberry jam I was having, very good for me. Just have to get rid of the diabetes as much as possible. I don't think it's a great version of the tune. If it is Martin Galway, I don't know. Anyway. Then again, as someone who liked the Miami Vice steam tube, the extended 12-inch mix, thank you. Now you're probably wondering why you haven't heard the lighter yet. That's because I'm still bloody rolling up, mate. Been one of them days. It's going to be one of those months, mate. Because one of my cats has decided he's going to kill the other one on sight. Don't know what the hell's been going on. I can't have him this aggressive. Because the other cat involved is just going to like freak out, jump on the top of the banisters and fall down the fucking 8-inch hole that the fucking arseholes who bought this house fitted that kind of staircase. These staircases were not the ones that came with this house 100 years ago. They are inferior, sir. For excessively lucky cocksuckers to enjoy it. Yeah, well. Right, now that I've finished my roll up, obviously, destroy Silicon Valley. Yes, please. Fucking Microsoft, Apple, Android cocksuckers. Guess what? It's joystick port 1. Motherfucker. Oh, the camera was a bit cockeyed anyway, so not really going to get a good lineup with this camera. That's why it doesn't really matter, because I'm just going to splice everything together in the previously on Mad Commodore. Yes, previously many times I've fucking talked about. Should be a fucking menu button for swapping the joysticks over. You fucking idiots at retro games. You're all a bunch of fucking dumb cocks. Fuck you. Got the IQ of a fucking boiled potato. What, you got infected with millennial brain IQ virus? Fuck you. The C64 full size will never replace a real C64 because some dumb shit didn't put that as a fucking menu option. Alt J, motherfucker. That's what it is on Windows, and the Linux version of Vice famously is better. What can you say, mate? What can you say? So we have to rename the file _J1 manually. What is it? Fucking 1852, motherfuckers. What's the point of having computers if you've got to do shit manually one by one? Anyway. And this music, I don't like this music, so that's not helping the situation at all. Now the reason I don't like this music is because unlike what people seem to remember, there aren't that many loading tunes. And big companies shit out a lot of games and they stuck the same tune on all of them. Now obviously back then we were just grateful to have anything other than just a fucking blank screen while it loaded. especially if you came from the VIC-20. There's only one VIC-20 game that's got loading music, and probably not that many with loading graphics because it uses up memory. But Moa Mania is the only one I can think of that does both, which is on my channel twice for the people who don't want to hear my voice and my opinions. They just want to see the emulator output upscaled footage. Which is why in some of my very old videos I was thinking about whether I'd have another channel. Mad Commodore Squared, which you'd have to write as Mad Commodore 2, because there's no key on the keyboard that shows you the square or cubed exponent function. What's that called? Superscript, is it? Yeah, anyway. I think there's a specific code for TM and copyright as well, actually. I think you used to hold Alt Graphic and type in a 3-digit number and they would come up on, you know, like your word processor or whatever. Probably Google Chrome as well, but I'm moving away from Google Chrome. Google have now decided if a website is HTTPS, but the download links are not sourced on a HTTPS identical domain, they will be blocked. Won't tell you that it's blocking them, won't give you any kind of message at all. You just have to be suspicious to work it out, because there is no setting, even if you were stupid enough to switch off browser safety completely, it still wouldn't do it. It's a decision Google have made for you. It's obviously to protect the dumbest in society. We obviously will click on anything willy-nilly. You know, a bit like the laptops that used to come in after a weekend, and you'd see all the evidence of Doom being installed on it. And you know, they've tried to have a 2-player game of Doom and it's fucked up the VPN dial-up from the laptop into the the company intranet and internet. I suppose you used to be able to access the internet through that dial-up number. It wasn't a free number, but it was a regular number. So there's loads of websites like that. But I will let you go on a non-HTTPS website and click on a non-HTTPS link. Oh fuck, I didn't want that one. Oh shit. Good morning, Michael. Is it Devon? I thought it was Devon. Has informed me of terrorist activity in Chicago. I think we should go there. I can't do Kit's voice. Now he shoots shit. I can't remember how he's changed that, see? Nah, still me doing that. Right, which one am I actually controlling? Maybe if the damage could go up enough, we could end this game, end the madness.
Tortured madness.
How long?
Hours, days, depending on your strength.
Please. End it now.
I'm not playing the game now simply because you can't find the fucking road again. I had this problem before. I can't bloody remember what key allows Kit to do the driving. Although I can't remember if that's worse or better. Oh no, it's right there, isn't it? Laser M, steer K, cock suck. Who fucking designed this game? Like I said, this game had a troubled development, mate. They got the license. Probably, yeah, we've got Knight Rider, man. We've got Knight Rider in it. Now, should point out, Ocean Software are from the West Midlands, you know, Manchester, Liverpool, what's it, Birkenhead sort of areas. The people that work there, I would imagine. So they don't actually sound like that, but that's what happened. Jesus Christ, man. Who is doing the driving, me or him? Actually, I know, because steer K's highlighted. Oh look, we did find the road. The keyboard doesn't seem to be working. I can't remember if it's better for you to do the driving. Let's get on with the fucking in quotes review. Excuse me if I don't do the air quotes. Got my hand on my joystick, innit, like a teenager. Now, instantly I would have looked at this game and thought this is 1982 fucking quality. You know, there's nothing here you couldn't do in compiled basic. I reckon you could do this in laser basic. You wouldn't want to do it. You'd probably get fucking death threats if you did make this. And not just from the copyright Nazis. I don't think you have to actually pick any particular route, you just have to stay on the road. Now if you're going at full speed and you go off the road, that's when you get lost. I suppose the frame rate is really no different to a stunt car racer. You know, if the clock crystal in your C64 is a bit fucked, it's hard to tell because it's drawing such a tiny little bit of the screen. Those are like the worst clouds I've ever seen, even in a fucking typing game. And that reminds me, we've got to play Outrun USA as well today. Outrun on the C64 by Sega Software. It was basically the British version with some enhancements added by two completely different people. They're credited on the title page. Takes ages to fucking get there. That's the problem in this game. Straight away. On top of all the other many problems you can see. The mediocre rendition of the theme tune was probably the highlight of this game. The title page was shit. There's no loading pictures. No title picture. There you go. So we are there. So after all this bullshit, now this is the bit, where the fuck am I? Where the fuck I am? It's so difficult. Famously, David Hasselhoff insisted on playing Knight Rider with a lime green leather jacket. I don't know how he's. I think they just mustn't see you. So, yeah. That is it. That's exactly it. So it's a really stupid thing for this game. And maybe on a platformer that's fine. Could actually be quite ingenious on a platformer. You know, you have to get past the baddies without them seeing you. They're baddies, innit? Which way is better then? I don't know. So, it's almost like a puzzle game, really. I think I am supposed to be searching some things, actually. He'll never see you. Oh, they're wearing fucking binoculars with night vision. Tunnel night vision. So I don't know what you're supposed to do now. Be careful, I see it's guards in the area or whatever. As soon as I press the fire button, he exits. So what am I supposed to do? It's a really stupid game. And now I have to find the fucking instructions. Marco, you must not get shot. How do I get to the room on the other side? So Kit can see the guards better than the guards can even see me in the same fucking room. I didn't press the fire button. So it's like some weird platform game, right? Where you have to go past the enemies when they can't see you on top of everything else. Yeah, it's easy enough. Easy enough. Don't turn around, you little dick. Ah, fuck. Can he see me again once I should? Oh, he can. No, what an arsehole. How do we fucking get out of here? Which way does he turn when he turns this way? That's bad. It's very bad. No, that's not how you get out. He doesn't see you though. So how do you get out of the room? If that's what it's telling me. I can see a packing slip, Michael. It seems that the graphics are so terrible, I don't know what they're trying to show me. The blokes are actually the highlight, which might have looked alright if they hadn't chosen BBC micro colours. For fuck's sake. We've got green, light green, turquoise and yellow jumpsuited fucking guards and me. In fact, the technical highlight of this game is the fact that the screen is static and they've got a bit of scrolling which appears to be in the border there. So what, do I have to get out again now? Is that the situation? Is that what the time limit is all about? At least you can like, look, I'm right next to him, how can he not fucking see me? Is that how we get out? Present location, so we've got 8 minutes left. I can see what they tried to do this game, but I think this game is shit, so yeah. That's one thing that is good about this thing. You fucking reset